Let me look at the character select screen real quick. We'll get to talking about the design of it, but I want to go through each character and my thoughts real quick. Now, mind you, it's very easy for me to sound like a complete asshole talking about characters in this game. The reason why is because this game finally got out into the wild now. There's mad people playing it. The Sweat Lord, the actual fucking GG Sweat Lords are on this shit now. This game yesterday was playing hard to get, you know, like had standards. Today, this game is legs sprawled open, busted wide open. This shit is crazy, dude. Anyway, Nagoriyuki. We don't say that anymore. Remember, it's February. We renamed him Darius Rose. Darius Rose, right now, people are saying he's weak. They don't like the blood stance. What I'm saying is, you have to remember this is a beta. They're going to hear that. They're going to overcompensate. You're going to have a very big problem day one with him when the final release comes. It is an Arc System Works classic. I guarantee you it will happen. Clip this right now. I guarantee you when it happens, you're going to be bitching 2 months from now. It's just going to happen. Get used to it.
Deal with it, America.
Millia. I haven't seen the Millia Sweat Lords going too ham. I've seen Alioun post some really nasty stuff. I've seen some JP players posting some really nasty air dash, like anti-air routes. What I'm saying, I have my eye on that character. Right now, there's a lot of characters that are kind of distracting me. They're like overpowering. They're kind of like brute force. They have a lot of damage. They have a lot of routing potential within the context of the system. I still think Millia could possibly be the one that kind of tip the pot over, you know, just because of the way her movement potential is, and I think with her tool set with this RC system, I still believe that. Chip. I played like a few Chips. He seems pretty whack to me. Quite honest, you know, that's most Chip players in every game. They're spoiled, rotten bitches. He seems cool, I guess. You know, he's still got dash 5K. It seems really good. He still has Rekkas. It doesn't really matter. Chip players are all bitches. Don't worry about it.
Bunch of bitches.
So, this dude is have y'all ever seen Congo? Get Congo on Blu-ray disc, DVD. Throw the HD DVD away. Nobody watches that shit anymore. Soul in this game is Congo personified. Holy fucking shit. I told y'all that story about that time I was at a family barbecue and Congo came on the TV, and the opening sequence where that gorilla just like ripped that dude's eyes out of his sockets and he's just like dying, holding his own fucking eyeballs. Oh, that's how I feel when I play Soul in this game. He's a fucking monster, dude. Why does Soul have better anti-air capabilities meterless than fucking anti-air characters? Does that make any goddamn sense? He's looking like he's got infinites and all this other shit. I'm like, dude, this is fucking nuts. Kai looks fucking nasty. SKD is breaking the fucking game, dude. Have y'all seen that shit? SKD is popping the game wide fucking open. Imagine blocking a DP and you get put into a high-low mix-up. You block the DP, he cancels it, and you get put into a high-low. Like, no thank you. Mei, she seems really strong, really effective. Just because of the way the game is, too. I think this kind of game really suits her. Even though she's kind of gutted, she's lost, like, most of her moveset. The moveset that she has is very good within the context of the game. It is very difficult to discourage people from jumping. So, imagine if one of the characters with the best jump in normals, and then very high return on those normals, goes into a game like this. Guess what? The Mei players, they're still, you know, picking their noses and eating glue and holding up forward constantly, mashing buttons, and guess what? You're going to eventually get hit. You're going to anti-air them for a little bit of damage if you play a normal fucking character. You're eventually going to get hit. You're going to lose 60% of your health. Oh, you decided to block. Guess what? They're going to command grab you and do the same thing anyway. You're going to lose. Zato players, it's going to probably take him some time. He looks like he probably has some nasty shit, but it's going to take him some time to adjust. A lot of Zato players at first seem kind of like depressed or whatever, but I think the new moveset looks like it has its own merits, man. It might just take some time with him, I think. He's always been kind of that way anyway, you know? Leo seems pretty good. I don't know what to say. I've only played a few, but for what he is right now, a lot of his normals seem more minus than what maybe some of the Leo players are used to. But quite frankly, fuck those guys, because all they want to do is just mash buttons and then mash on parry that has no fucking recovery window, by the way, and it parries literally everything. In this game, I'm glad it doesn't do that, though. I think I've supered a couple of them. But you know what? If you're a Leo player and you're upset with this game, you go fuck yourself. How about that?
Go fuck yourself.
Faust players. Nerdjosh, I played Nerdjosh in a long set. I think that Faust probably is kind of awkward right now, but he has merits. I think he'll probably be a little bit better in the release. They're probably going to tune him up, I think. I like his corner game. His corner game in particular. Nerdjosh was doing a lot of stuff with Meter and Tornado. Items in this game seem kind of bunk compared to maybe some past iterations. He seems relatively weak right now, but he probably has some merits. It's just, it's going to probably take some time to develop him a little bit more. Axel, I think Axel is really tight. The problem is you don't get super strong return for anti-airing. You know, especially for a character like him who traditionally is able to reap pretty decent return off of his anti-airs. And then you have a game like, you know, previous iterations of Guilty Gear where there is air teching. There's a lot more air mobility. There's options in the air, you know? In this game, since there's no air tech, you completely lose that. There's no situations where you're like fishing for tech buttons or you're trying to do something like that. It just feels very like low return. So it doesn't feel like a very satisfying transition to me. One Vision is a dope ass super. That's a cool ass idea. I love it. Unfortunately, this is Guilty Gear Strive. Axel fucking sucks. You can tell him I said that.
I can't take this anymore.
I don't know what to think, man. Like, pop players say he's bunk, but then I watched him like closing rounds out in 2 hits. I guess that's normal, but I think with the way the game is right now, we probably just don't know enough and aren't good enough on defense to be able to answer it. And then anti-airs again seem just like, aside from a few characters which have some cursed ass anti-air routing, it just seems like kind of low return. It's very difficult to discourage him from doing it, you know? You can kind of just go wild right now. Giovanna, okay, cool. She has a plus on block, flip kick that she can cross up with. That seems really good. Dash cancelable up close normal. That seems really good. Lots of specials that she can space out and stay safe and pressure you with. That seems good. But no sauce, right? Fast forward a day later, they're posting infinites. This character is going ape shit, dude. Hanzo Gonzo legit was tickling my shit with that character. I couldn't figure out what to do. You can't anti-air. She has an anti-air super that's plus on block, by the way. You try to push block her off of you, everything she has naturally moves her forward. I don't know. It's a little bit Waka Rungoroshi maybe, but she seems like she has some nasty shit, man. Ramblethal is the other character that really surprised me. We were talking about how whack she looked, how she doesn't even look like herself, and then fast forward a day or two later, and this character is a fucking nightmare to deal with. Holy shit. Far slash, far heavy slash, jump punch, jump slash, jump heavy slash. I mean, dude, her normals are fucking crazy. That shit just counter hit city all fucking day. And then you get her to the wall, you know, we're like, oh, you know, she has to collect the swords and all this other shit. Fuck that shit, dude. She touches you in the corner, you're gonna fucking die, dude. You're legit gonna eat 50%. You're gonna eat shit. You better block. You better hope she doesn't try to throw you. Thank God they didn't give her command grab in this game. My God. This character is a nightmare to deal with right now. And we haven't even talked about the crossover flip shit that she can do, especially with RC in this game. And then you see that cursed ass shit Sonic Fox is doing, activating Super PRC and then give you a mixie like that. That's inappropriate and completely cool, actually. It's pretty tight. Right now, to me, I don't even feel comfortable with being like, yo, this character's top, this character's bottom, whatever. The point is, the whole game right now is just busted wide open. Put those lips on live, I'll give you 1,000 type shit. Like, Lil Boosie is watching this game right now on Twitch TV and just losing his mind. This game is just raw dog on a table, dollar bills everywhere, and no one knows what the fuck is going on. It's just absolute madness right now. That's the cast real quick in a nutshell. Anyway, back to this.